Okay, so I think we're live, which is good. I know I hadn't been live in a while, so this feels good. I'm very excited to update you guys on life, YouTube, and a lot of other things. A lot of what's to come, a lot of the tech that I'm already enjoying through my job. I was able to get a pretty nifty little gift. So this is the 16 Pro, okay? Now, I do also have as my daily driver my 16 Pro Max. And so both of these phones, the review on them is definitely coming up. I was waiting to get the Pro just because I've never had a Pro device. Well, as in like not this size. So I'm really excited about whether I'm going to like it or not. But of course, you know that a drain test is coming very, very soon. Hopefully you guys have been keeping up with my band reviews. That's what's really been keeping me busy. And we just have a ring more band review. So tomorrow is when I'm going to be working on my Milanese band review video. So y'all stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be a really, really good one. There's a lot of people who are wondering or wanting to see the differences between the new Milanese loops for the Ultra versus the old ones. And so I'm definitely going to make a video comparing both of those. So I'm really excited for that video. Also, I do want to sprinkle in, because guys, good news. I mean, the channel is performing quite well. And so like whenever you feed the algorithms some fire, right, if you will, then the algorithm rewards you with more casual viewers, right? And so right now it's picking up steam. And so there's a lot of legacy content that I also want to put out. And what do I mean by legacy content? Well, that's videos such as how to factory reset your MacBook, right? Because it's actually that topic. I made a video on how to do that. And it's really cool because that was a video that I thought would get close to no views. And then months later, the algorithm happens to really like that video and it starts to gain traction. It's actually kind of crazy how that works. So I do want to create some videos such as like how to factory reset and do a data transfer on your iPhone. Where I work, that is the bane of our existence. Well, not really. I mean, it's very straightforward and easy. But it is time consuming, and if you don't know what you're doing, then the transfer process seems very confusing. So I do want to catch up here with the live chat. I'm going to use my new 16 Pro as my tablet. Well, I actually just have a ton of tech. I do also have my SE that I got ages ago. And so it's kind of crazy how we've gone from SE now to 16 Pro. But anyway, Stormy Day says hi. With a lot of eyes. Stormy Day 13th like. Thank you, Stormy Day, for making it onto the live stream. Stormy Day also says, LOL, I thought that was the 13 Pro Max. No, so this is my new 16 Pro. It does have the capture button right there. That's how you can tell. Mr. Gareth Mallory saying, what's up, bro? Hello, Gareth. Nice to see you. Alex Yeager, do the drain test before you make it a COU. I'm going to have to. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. So it actually worked out well that we're waiting, huh, Jaeger? So, all right, I'll do the drain test before doing that. Yeah, so that's something coming up I'm pretty excited about. Let me go ahead and switch over here to the iPad mini. Alec Espinosa saying, awesome, will you show the silver Milanese? So yes, Alec, thank you. I want to say, Alec, this is one of the first few times that I see you here on these live streams. If this is your first time, welcome. And sorry, guys, for the absence. As I stated on one of my live streams around 2 weeks ago, these live streams, I'm going to utilize this time instead as office hours for the foreseeable future, just because I really, really am wanting to pump out content and consistently. So I don't do this full time, obviously, so I try my very best to get out quality content, especially in a timely fashion. There's a lot of people that are asking about like sport band videos, about the new Milanese band videos. So yes, I'm excited. I'm working on all of that stuff. If you guys will just be patient, it is just me after all. But we're trying to get through the band reviews first. There's already Apple Watch content that I've released. So let me just show you guys what we've been working on here in the past 2 weeks or so. So we have the Ultra Ocean Band review. That was the first batch that started this fall 2024 season. The new Sport Loop review is up. Also, a video dedicated between showcasing the silver titanium and the space black titanium, and then slapping on different bands just to show the general audience that like darker shading of the titanium makes for some really awesome, crazy band combinations. We also reviewed the Nike Sport Loops. I have an in-depth guide. Sorry guys, I'm a little burpy right now. I did drink a Sierra Mist right before this. So there is a dedicated like buying guide basically between the Series 10 and the Ultra 2. That is an 18-minute video that took me a while to work on. If you're deciding on upgrading, that is a video that I would very highly recommend. We then also reviewed the new trail loops for the Ultra, and as of 2 days ago, the Alpine loops video was also released. So guys, yeah, the Milanese band is the one coming up soon, and then probably after that, sport bands. Again, I'm trying to sprinkle in some legacy content in there as well, get on the algorithm's good side, just to have my channel being pumped out to as many people as possible. So really excited about all of that. Also just wanted to sprinkle in one of these live streams because I don't want to go too long without updating everyone on what's going on with me, how the channel is going. But yeah, I love to see these numbers climbing, and it's really nice to get, you know, a little break from it all and be on here chatting with you guys. So yeah, just be on the lookout. So the Milanese loop band video should be up either tomorrow or Friday. And if I happen to upload the Milanese band on Friday, then tomorrow I will likely do a legacy type video. I'm thinking on how to factory reset your iPhone and also do a data transfer. I feel like that could be 2 videos, but I'm not too sure. I might just do it all in one. Stormy Day, oh, does that mean Galaxy A02 versus iPhone 16 Pro Max battery drain test? Hey, Stormy Day, you already know that you have the unique privilege of choosing my April Fool's video, and it's coming up. I mean, it's already October. Like, man, how time is flying. So just keep that in mind. Gareth, check Alpine Loops video. You missed my entry. I was the 3rd. Gareth, all right, I will check that. So, Gareth, let me actually do that right now before I forget. So, Gareth, you're saying check the Alpine Loops video. So sometimes it just depends on your connection. I think what happened to you, Gareth, is I think you commented at the very same exact time as someone else, and you may have been seconds behind. But don't worry, I will fix this for you. So Alpine Loop video is right here. I will go ahead and give you an entry. So no worries about that. It's one of the perks, right, of being able to get on these live streams and reach out to me directly. Just because, I mean, while my DMs are open to the general public for advice and questions, sometimes it's, hold on, I'm trying to find your comment. Sometimes it is a little overwhelming. Is this it? So Gareth, you're at Apple Pro, right? I believe that's you. Yes, that should be you. I will go ahead and heart your comment. Let me know if you received that notification, and I will also notate 1 entry. Nice. Okay. So thank you for bringing that to my attention. And good luck. Good luck. So anyway, oh, also while on the topic, so guys, my band video entry will be chosen and drawn on November 3rd. I believe that's going to be a Sunday stream. So it's a little more than a month away. It is a Sunday stream, so it'll be right after Halloween. That is when I will announce the hidden band giveaway winner, as well as the regular band giveaway, the seasonal band giveaway. Those will all be done live. It's going to be an extra long live stream of probably an hour long. I still have a few bit of styles left to review. My priority is always to try and get the Ultra ones out of the way. And so with this Milanese band coming up, that will complete the Ultra bands. And then after that, like I said, I'm probably going to do sport bands, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I do know that I still need solo loops. I still need braided solo loops. So yeah, guys, just bear with me. But once I have all of them completed, then that's when we're going to move even to like more of a broader kind of audience as well. As many of you guys know, the PlayStation 5 Pro was recently announced. I tried to snag a 30th anniversary edition, but it was just impossible. Sony on their website had like this virtual waiting line, and I'm assuming all the bots already were way ahead of everyone, which kind of sucks. But I did not get a regular PS5, and so now with this PS5 Pro, I'm planning on upgrading my TV anyway. I've had my Samsung now for quite a while, and I think it's just time to finally, be able to get something newer and better. And so the PS5 Pro is definitely something that I'm not going to utilize all the time, but maybe on weekends, whenever I have friends over or whatnot, or maybe we want to have like a Call of Duty sesh with the boys or whatnot. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to review that, and then any consoles that are coming out this fall or this winter, I will be reviewing. So yeah, just definitely branching out. I do see here, by the way, that I need to catch up on the dang live chat. So anyway, Kayla is saying hello Kayla Gareth, nice to see you here. Mad Cow, what's good, my boy? I hope all is well. What's up, Mad Cow? Lupe, you already know, bro. It's all love on this side. SJ Shark, I bought the new watch, the Jet Black and iPhone 16 Pro Max in gold. Nice one, SJ. Yeah, SJ Shark, right? Yep. So yeah, like I said, shout out work for being part of the Apple Excellence program. So I was able to get the 16 Pro that will be my new work phone. And then this is my personal phone, so I had to get it in the new gold color. Initially, I was roasted at work because we realized that once we saw the demo unit, the Desert Titanium is actually a little bit more rosier than you would initially think, and in person you just kind of have to see it in person to see the color. It is a little bit of the rosier gold, but I don't care one bit. I love it. I really do. I like the color. Stormy Day, I bought a last generation iPod Touch and was watching the stream on the iPod Touch. That's crazy. Alec, I have been watching your videos for years. You're my guy for Apple Watch bands. Keep up the good work. Alec, thank you so much, man. Yeah. You already know that is something that I absolutely like to pour my heart and soul, and I think a lot of my work shows for that. It's just how enthusiastic I am about all these new watch bands. I'm a heavy bandaholic, as you guys can probably tell. Later on this fall, whenever I have more time, I need to finish expanding it. So there's going to be an extra little portion on each row, and so that will allow for a ton more bands to be placed up there and kind of fix my backdrop because it has holes in it right now. But I mean, I'm just surrounded by bands. I mean, this is like one of my braided solo. Here's the ceramic pin sport band that was used actually as one of the hidden bands for one of my videos. I knew I could get a lot of you guys by kind of blending it in. Another ocean band, the new Nike sport band. So I'm literally in my workspace. It's just surrounded by bands. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it really is. Stormy Day, is it me or is the bezels of the Apple Watch Series 10 bigger than the bezels on the Series 9? You're right. So like, I don't know what kind of weird mumbo jumbo technology Apple tried to do here, but yeah, the bezels are pretty big. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I did mention a little bit about the bezels on my comparison video against the Ultra 2, but I don't know if you guys can see that all too well. I'm not sure how it'll appear on the camera, but yeah, there's a significant border or bezel as it's called, and it's really noticeable. I really thought that they were going to stretch this thing out as far as possible, but I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan, but anyway. Gareth Mallory, yes sir, you already know, man. Then we have Jovero TV. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Jovero the fourth. They are bigger, but on the wrist it feels like the glass is made wider. The bezel's wider, but the metal frame around the edge more. Oh, yeah. So just referring to that. Gotcha. Just Felix, hello sir, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Just Felix. Nice to see you here on the live stream, contributing to the conversation, just filling everyone in on what's going on. And like I said, going forward, guys, I do think that I'm gonna have these next two live streams postponed for video uploads. So like I said, I just have this mental checklist of videos that I know I need to get out of the way already. So depending on when my Milanese band is delivered tomorrow, that will determine if I either upload the Milanese band video tomorrow, Thursday, or if I push it to Friday. Then for tomorrow, I will have a legacy video upload. Stay tuned for that one. Those videos are intended to just reach a really casual, broader tech audience, because trust me, so many people at where I work We do data transfers as a courtesy, right? But there's a lot of people who may order their phones exclusively online and maybe they don't have the time to pull up to a store or whatnot. Then that is where I feel like videos like that will be greatly useful, because a lot of these like tech repair shops are starting to charge for simple data transfers, and we're not talking just $5. We're talking like $50, $60 for a factory data reset for a transfer of data. Like, it's crazy. I feel like these videos will definitely reach a broad audience, or at least that's what I'm hoping. G-Man, thoughts on new chartreuse color? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not sure yet, because normally I kind of get my opinion on these bands as I'm working on the band reviews. It looks dope from what I can see, which is why I'm excited to get the Ultra bands out of the way. Then that way I can go ahead and move on to the nice bright colors of, you know, the braided solo, of the sport bands, of the sport loops. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited. Well, actually, no, sport loops already. I meant solo loops. Javori, I don't even know. Am I saying that right? Jove Row the Fourth. I'm just going to say Jove Row the Fourth. Have you noticed the weird medium size that fits only the Apple Watch 10 42mm? Yes, that's very confusing as well. I'm so glad that you bring that up, because I've been spending a lot of time on the Apple website just looking at like different bands and whatnot and all the updates. And I just can't help but think like this is really confusing. Like, if you have and have always had the bigger size watches, then it's pretty straightforward. You're good. You're solid. So long as you always buy for the bigger size, you're good. Even on the Ultra bands, right? Because I always say, even though the Ultra, wait, let me check my battery on my laptop. I don't want my stream to just die in the middle because we're having a good conversation. Anyway, so long as you had before a 42mm, a 44, 45, or 49 titanium, all of your bands, you're good. You don't have to worry about anything. Whereas with the smaller version, it started out with the 38mm, then went up to like 42mm or 40mm, I forget, and then they had that 41mm variant or whatever. So those bands had a different mechanism, so they're not compatible with the Ultra, for example. And now you have the two very weird sizes, which is the new 42mm, which is the small version of the Series 10. But mind you, the SE is still in the lineup. So the SE is the 40mm, 38mm casing or something like that. Damn it. Point is, it's a mess. It's a mess out here, right? So the SE has different sizings. The Series 10 has different sizings. Now there's that new weird 42mm that's for the small Series 10. It's weird. It's just, I don't know what Apple was thinking, but it's starting to get to that point where it's just like, if you use the big Apple Watches, then you're good. If not, All right, where am I? Stormy Day, I bought a top spec 2010 MacBook Air, $60. I forget, Stormy Day, that you like to find a lot of these like really nice tech deals. Congratulations. Mad Cow, do you know what's supposed to be the difference between the regular and Pro version? So Mad Cow, I'm assuming that you're talking about the iPhones. Is that right? Hopefully. I mean, differences typically, what you can expect is that all of the devices on the 16 lineup now have that capture button. So the capture button is really cool, because if you ever want to just take a quick picture, all you have to do is press that. It opens up your photo app, right? And then you can just go ahead and press it again, and it takes the picture, or you can swipe your finger and now you have control over things like zoom or exposure. So all 16s are going to have that capture button, but of course the Pros come in the titanium finishes. Their battery is better. Their chipset is slightly better on the GPU end, but that's not going to matter for a good majority of people. And just little nuances here and there. ProMotion display. But for most people are okay with the regular 16 or the 16 Plus. It's just that Pro moniker makes people just want to get the more expensive model. And it's genius marketing on behalf of Apple, if you ask me. Jove Row the Fourth, screw gender norms. The bubblegum pink iPhone 16 is dope as hell. It is, man. I've always said I don't care about these gender norms, man. Like, I have a pink Apple Watch Series 10 now, and I don't care about rocking that anywhere. It doesn't matter where I go. My masculinity is very much intact, and I do not care if someone thinks that, just because I'm wearing a pink watch, whatever, it's stupid, right? It's just sometimes color gender norms are very strange to me. So like, I mean, sometimes where I work, we'll have some old heads come in and they will refuse. Let's say that they need a phone really bad, right? So they're like, I need one bad. I'm looking to get this model. Let's say it's an iPhone 14. And the last color that we happen to have is like lavender or something, which, mind you, isn't even that much of a feminine color. Not really a color that's associated with exclusively women. Is it more of a brighter color? Sure. Is it a lighter color? I guess. Maybe it reminds dudes of flowers and they get offended or whatnot. But I've had where old heads are like, nah, don't give, and it's like the last phone, right? Like, this is it. And they're like, nah, don't give me that shit. Like, that's a girl color or whatnot. I'm like, okay, I mean, you said you really needed a phone. This is the last phone we have, but because you think this color is going to make you less of a man. Anyway, yeah, these gender norms be weird, dude. I'm telling you. Stormy Day, imagine a ceramic Apple Watch Ultra. Oh my God, that would look so good. Ceramic? Just imagine a dark ceramic Apple Watch Ultra. Now that would be really good. Apple lover, greetings. Live long and prosper. Hello, Apple lover. Nice to have you poke in here, even if it's for a little bit. Hopefully everyone is so far enjoying the stream. Again, for the next 2 streams, I will not be live streaming. I know that normally before the Apple holiday season rush or whatever, it's consistently Sundays, Wednesdays. I just want to utilize that time, guys, because these live streams, if I'm live for 45 minutes, that means that I spent 45 minutes beforehand making sure everything's ready, and then afterwards as well, just check out the analytics, make sure that it uploads the replay and all this and that. So it's like a whole 2-3 hours when all is said and done. And so I kind of want to use that time effectively to really, crank out my uploads, just because my time is so limited with everything that I have going on. So thank you guys, everyone, for who's here and for your patience on these uploads. I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible. Miss History Buff, hi. Hit by the tornado today in Florida. It was crazy. Only damage was a downed tree. Oh my God, Miss History Buff, please be careful out there. Take care. Also, please manifest good vibes for our channel moderator. He's over in Jacksonville right now, I believe. So even though Jacksonville is not supposed to be hit all too hard, there's going to be a lot of heavy rain and still heavy wind. And so just quick prayers out for our channel moderator, Vicente. Hopefully he's doing all right. I need to reach out to him after this live stream to see how he's doing. Please stay safe out there, Miss History Buff. Stormy Day. So apparently the next Apple event might have a new iPad mini. Oh, really? Are they aiming for like a November date? I really haven't heard much. Miss History Buff. I love my Series 10 Slate Titanium. Miss History Buff. I still have mine on back order from AT&T, my gold titanium. I can't wait for that one, especially with the new gold link bracelets. Forget about it. That looks so nice. The new gold link bracelet. It looks so nice. I can't wait to have that. Stormy Day, 41mm for the SE. That's what it was. See, that's what it does. Shantina, nice to see you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. What are your thoughts on the new iPad Pro? I like glass OLED. Not a fan of the sandpaper nano dot. So Shantina, yes. I am glad that I swayed myself away from upgrading. I have a 1 terabyte iPad Pro 12.9 inch. So I think it's an I forget what chip, an M1 I think is what's in it. And I dissuaded myself. Now, what I will say is it's impressively thin. It's very tiny. Having that display, that XDR display, is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But I think that if you already have a Pro, you should be fine. You should hold off for just another year, and I'm glad I did too. So I'm gonna wait to go from M1 to M4, and so I think that will be a very nice jump, especially considering my iPad Pro. I still have the keyboard and everything. I have the Apple Pencil, and it is a 1 terabyte variant. I do love iPads. If you're gonna use it for any type of productivity or work, then it's really, really amazing. And especially if you hook up a line to it, then that's it. That's game over. It's wraps. That is the best combination in the world. I promise you. Mad Cow, I should have mentioned PS5 when I asked about the difference between the regular and Pro version. That's my fault. Oh, my bad. So then in that case, I mean, I'm not that much of a gamer, to be honest, man. All I know is these companies that produce these video game consoles, it's the same bullshit as like phone companies. So they're probably going to make the GPU the most advanced GPU ever in a PlayStation, right? So it's going to be able to support probably 8K. I mean, if it doesn't already, just probably going to be able to handle a lot of the more graphical demanding games that are in 8K 60 FPS or whatever it may be, 120 FPS. These 8K TVs that feature OLED are just, I mean, they look phenomenal. So that's probably going to be the only difference. Probably bigger heat sink or like fans, a better cooling system is more than likely what they're going to put in the Pro. I really don't know, but I'm excited to get one nonetheless. Stormy day, Microsoft Surface Go 3 versus iPhone 7 Plus. Oh, man, the 7 Plus, it sounds like it wasn't that long ago, but trust me, it was. Kayla, I hope the iPad mini event isn't capped. I'm dying for the next generation. So am I. I'm dying for a mini with a tablet line. Oh, my God, I cannot wait. That is going to be such a good treat, and especially, I know that Apple can make the borders smaller on the iPad mini, thus increasing its screen size without compromising on the form factor of the mini. Because right now, it's perfectly palmable for me, and I love it. I love its size. Shantina, I do like the new Apple Watch Series 10s. The update is worth it if you have an SE. Oh, if you're coming from an SE, absolutely. That's a really good update. But I would say even Series 8, Series 9 can hold off another year, honestly. That's just my opinion. Stormy day, imagine being insecure over the color of lavender. I'm telling you, like, people are just silly. Like, are you really an NPC, or like, why do you equate lavender with your perceived masculinity? It's the stupidest thing in the world. Where I live, there was the aftershock of the first hurricane, and it knocked over a bit of the fence in my backyard. Y'all be careful, please. All of this stuff, seeing this on the news breaks my heart. It really does. B Dazzler, have you seen the difference between the natural titanium Apple Watch 10 and the silver Hermes edition? What are your thoughts? I think I like the natural titanium with its warmer tones. I'm loving that you say that, because that is a video idea that I'm quite literally just waiting for. It's on the list. So I have the stainless steel, Hermes editions, and I'm going to order the titanium, the brushed titanium Series 10 to compare and contrast. So I'm very excited about that. Just understand there's a lot of comparison videos. We're going to do the same thing with the band style. So the link bracelets versus the old stainless steel ones. Yeah, be on the lookout for that. I cannot wait for those reviews. Stormy day. Also, the vocational school I go to sort of flooded in some areas of the school from the aftershock. Oh, man. So what's your least favorite and favorite band release so far for fall 2024? Well, I'm going to just probably say the ones that I've reviewed so far. So great question, Stormy day. My favorite has to be that tan, and so far is the one that I've graded the highest from the ones that I've graded. However, I do think that a band is going to best that, and it's in the Hermes category. It's that new $1,000 band. And I understand I'm saying this from a position of privilege, but I'm going to get me that sucker for Christmas, right? So that's going to be my Christmas gift to myself, that $1,000 Hermes band. I cannot wait for its own dedicated video. It's going to be so awesome. But as of right now, it's that tan Alpine loop. My least favorite would probably have to be one of the new trail loops for the Ultra. As I stated in that video, in that review video for the trail loops, they now have these little specks on them, which saved that band lineup. Otherwise, it would have been boring as hell. Like, there's nothing really substantial about the trail loops other than those tiny little specks, which add just enough spice to make them, I guess, somewhat recommendable. I would just say probably the black one on that release has been my least favorite, just because it's pretty boring. There's really not much going on. However, I will say it's really cool that now the Ultra bands, you can choose your lugs, whether that's silver titanium or the space black. That is a good addition. So yeah. D Diamond, can you compare the Sport Band Plum first generation and Plum second generation? So D Diamond, for those kinds of requests, I don't deem them video worthy. However, if you at me over on Instagram, say for example, or DM me on Twitter, then whenever I find some time, I can absolutely get them down from my wall if I have both, which I think I do have both of the Plums, and then I can compare them side to side and send you that video through like a DM. So if you can do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Stormy day, yeah, the iPhone 7 is 9 years old next year. I'm telling you. My favorite one is the Plum Sport Loop. How ironic that I actually have it right here. Yes, this one is really cool. I also like to rock it with the pink Apple Watch. There's a specific watch face that pairs up so well with this combination, and on that light pink color, it looks really, really solid IMO. Bedazzler, I missed the old nylon bands that buckle. I only got one, the gray with the darker stripe down the middle. I see it on the wall behind you. I had it with my black Apple Watch Series 3, my first. Well, Bedazzler, thank you for making it to the live streams. I want to say this is the first time I see you here, so hopefully I get to see you again more often, man. But you're right. No, here in the Bandaholic community, I was able to collect a good amount of woven nylons. I obviously still have a lot more to go, but I go through little episodes of like buying old bands. It's been a while. It's been like a year almost. But one day I will have that itch and I will go on eBay and I'll go in and buy some of the ones that I don't have. But I agree. These bands were awesome. And like they were comfortable. They're super lightweight is another thing. These right here are so lightweight. It's like you have a feather on your wrist. It's really nice. I miss them too, but it sucks. I mean, as Apple evolves, they will inevitably introduce new styles and remove some. Like an interesting style that was removed or reworked is the leather links, right? So I think I have some. No, I don't. They're somewhere in my bag. The leather links were really, really cool. And then they transitioned to the fine woven and then no more leather links. We now have the fine woven link bracelets, which, I mean, whenever that video comes around, I will say what I have to say. Stormy Day, that $1,000 band is pretty much the same price as my whole Apple ecosystem element. Bruh, I'm telling you, that will look so good on my Apple Watch Ultra Watch Series 2 Rose Gold. Oh, also, the last generation iPod Shuffle goes for around $30. Okay, nice to know because, yeah, it's been a while since I've done a retro review, but I do want to do one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to cut this one a little short. I'm going to try to have a early night to sleep. But like I said, tomorrow, depending on when I have my Milanese delivered, will determine which upload you guys will get tomorrow. So be on the lookout. I do appreciate everyone who pulled up, whether you're a avid subscriber that, you know, is always on here, or if this was your first time. So I do want to shout out the newcomers, at least from what I've seen, including Bedazzler, D Diamond. Who else do we have? We have Jove Row the Fourth. Apple Lover chimes in every now and then, so welcome back. G-Man, I want to say, newer here. Just Felix, also Alec Espinoza, SJ Shark, and also, of course, to my regulars, Stormy Day, Jaeger, Gareth Mallory, Kayla, Mad Cow. Thank you guys, Shantina, Miss History Buff. Thank you guys, everyone, for making the dream happen. I will see you guys again very soon. So I'm going to skip the next 2 live streams to work on videos. That means that my next live stream will be, hold on, let's see. So today's Wednesday. So no Sunday one, no Wednesday one. Next one will be 2 Sundays from now. So not this Wednesday, but the one coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I need a shower. I need to go ahead and just start winding down. So thank you once again for everyone who joined. Be on the lookout for way more uploads in your subscription feed by the Juan and Only. And with that, I'm clocking out. You guys be safe, stay hydrated. Please, for anyone who's in the storm's path, please, please, please be careful. All of this devastation and destruction is just so heartbreaking. So everyone be safe, and I'll catch you all real soon.